Don't hit it. Don't hit it. Now go that way. Where are you going? Where are you going? Okay, go that way. Go that way. That way. Two years old. Uh-oh, don't hit the house. Don't hit the house. He could be riding all that, but he chooses to drive the tractor. Oh no, we're gonna crash. Oh, we crashed. Yes, you won't need them. So we got the pure stock moved back over here thanks to my neighbor Sean. We also got the 16 pulled over here as well. So I'm gonna get the pressure washer out and get the washing. Try to get both these cars clean. Got a lot of work to do to this 004. I gotta get my shop cleaned and moved everything back over to the other side because I moved it all for vacation. But shouldn't take too long to clean this car. I gotta vacuum out some of the dirt on both of them. So wash day, y'all know how wash day is, but it ain't real bad when you got a good, nice pressure washer and some super clean. So let's get these things clean. There you go, guys. All clean. Both cars completely washed inside and out. They look good. At least I'd say. So if you guys want a winning combination, I'm just giving you the secret and the solution right there. A-Volt pressure washer. These are amazing. You can get them on Amazon. And of course, super clean. Put the super clean in the A-Volt pressure washer, and you guys just witnessed it. Both cars squeaky clean. So if you want to cut your washing time in half, oh, missed a spot. If you want to cut your washing time in half, I just gave you the winning combination right there. So one in the 16S, that was my first victory for Robert Eaton Clinic and Miss Sherry. And then of course the 004, which is what we're working on, it blew a transmission. So you guys saw that. If you haven't, go back and watch the video. That is what happened. So I had a blast. The car was way better to drive with the quick steer, 100 times easier to drive. I never really got on it. Just still, like I said in that last video, a little bit scared of it. Maybe the vibration was in the transmission and not the engine. Who knows? I do feel like the vibration went away in the heat race. We also retarded the timing just a little bit. And so Paul Gamble, thanks again. He helped me set the timing. We may have gone a little bit too far. During that heat race, it never got over like 200 to 210 degrees. So I'll call that a win. Maybe that's what was wrong with it. But the car was fun to drive. It was a lot easier. I said in the last video, I felt like I was closer than I was from the in-car. But I'm happy overall with how the car performed. It's not the Stinger cars. There's a lot more to it than a four-cylinder, but it is what it is. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to call it a day today. It's Sunday afternoon. I'm going to let these things dry, and then, like I said, I'm going to move all my stuff from vacation out of there back to where it goes so that I have my bays back. The 16S will go back into the enclosed trailer for storage, and she'll be sitting there waiting on her turn. So next step is to get this car in the shop, get it up on jack stands, and try to diagnose and see if we can get that transmission pulled off. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. What is up, everybody? So the clips you just watched were from like 2 months ago. So many things have changed since them clips. I started filming that. I was in the process of filming 2 videos at once for you guys. I thought I could do the pure stock and the 13 at the exact same time, but that was not the case. So here we are, finally up to date and up to speed on the YouTube videos, and we are actually in the current most recent video. And so my fingers were to the bone from all that editing I did. So I hope you guys enjoyed all that. I went on vacation right after the Pike race and took a week off, didn't do any editing. And so I got behind and then came home and just started editing away and editing pretty much 10 to 12 hours a day. And so I had so many files on my computer, I had to delete the files multiple times just to get that content out. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed that. I just want to recap, bring everybody up to speed where we are. We were working on the pure stock. I went raced the pure stock. You guys, if you haven't seen yet, like I said in the beginning 2 months ago of this video, went out, busted a transmission in the 004, had a valve issue. So we're going to do some work on that. I'm going to show you guys right now in this video what happened, because I got it jacked up and we got it in the shop, and I'm going to show you what busted. But after that, we put that on hold.
The garbage truck that's back in the
Circles? Garbage truck? Okay. So to bring you guys up to speed, after we got the pure stock pushed into the shop and all that, we went heavy, hardcore hitting on that 13. So all them videos that you saw was after the footage you just watched on this pure stock. So I got to working on the 13 wide open. We went to Pike County. Hopefully you guys saw that. I was able to pick up the win. So all of that hard work paid off, which was incredible. I hate that Austin had the issues that he had, and I was so proud of Dad for coming in second. The VTEC went out on the end of my race, and so I was thankful that Dad was behind me because we were able to get 1-2. And so we've actually fixed that, because I got some news for y'all, which some of you are going to like, some of you aren't going to like. I know that y'all have been bugging me and begging me, not really bugging, but begging for some pure stock content. Well, I bought a transmission, bought some stuff, and I was going to be heavy hitting on this, but unfortunately that transmission deal went south and I wasn't able to acquire a Saginaw. Well, good news is I did get a Saginaw transmission for this, and so I'm going to start pulling this apart, but not just yet. And the reason why is because me and old Fleming are headed to the Hot Shot Shootout this weekend. And so I thought that my last race in the 13 was going to be Pike. We went and won that 2000. Well, it just so happens that it falls where I'm off this weekend and I can go race the Hot Shot Shootout. So I'm going to give that a shot. I've never had a lap around that track, and every time I go it rains, and the forecast isn't looking good for this weekend either. So it probably did that because I decided I was going to go race, if I had to guess. But anywho, so that's why we're going to kind of put the pure stock on a pause. I'm going to go race this last race and see if I can bring home another 2000. Austin will be in the 33, so we've been down there doing miscellaneous work to that, and so it's really cool. D was able to pick up a few wins. Travis was able to get his hatch going. I just feel so bad for Travis just because he's had so many just off-the-wall crazy issues. Editing all them videos were so hard for me to show you guys him struggling. Just as a big brother, I hate to see him struggle and hate to see him go through them issues, but at the same time, I'm very proud of him for what he does and not giving up and continuing to press on. So we have some unfortunate news that we're going to announce in a little bit later video. I'm going to let Travis talk to you guys and tell you guys about the Kokomo race, but we do still have a car going. It just may not be the one that we wanted to bring or the person driving that we expected to be driving. So, but like I said, some announcements on that's coming in a later video. The modified, Philip went and raced at Farmington Empire Speedway. That was awesome. He also went and raced at Peevely, but found out some issues, but they got rained out, so I didn't put that video out as well. But so that's up to speed. I got some other cool news. I finally got my trusses, so you guys hopefully can see it. My trusses are in, and me and Christy have been doing some work around the shop, and we finally got the back of this cleaned up because I am about to start my addition onto my shop. I'm going to be 11.5 foot up on the edges and like 16 foot up in the center, and I'm going 20 more feet out, and this is going to be nice and concreted and covered. So that's going to be really fun and really cool to build, to finally get my lean-to be able to work outside and have more storage under my shop. So that's the first thing. That's really cool news. Some other news that has come up is at the beginning of this video, y'all saw me say that I didn't have any plans for the 16. Well, the 16 swap is for sale. So if anybody's watching this, I do have it posted on Marketplace. I posted it in a bunch of groups. And so I went over the 16 car, made sure everything was good with it. It's sitting right here. And so the 16 car swap is for sale. It runs, drives. This car is race ready, ready to go. But I'm gonna sell all of this stuff. So if anybody watching this video is interested, I've got a John Wyndham Racing Engine B series right here that's bad to the bone. And so everything's for sale. Transmission, harness, ECU, engine, headers, the whole 9 yards. So I have decided I am going to K-swap this car and I'm going to race it. So I've got to sell all of that stuff so that I can acquire all of my K-series stuff. So if anybody's interested, reach out to me on that and I will pull that engine and I will sell it to you guys. And we'll get that K-swap stuff going. So the next thing, the turd right here. So if you guys remember the last time I raced the turd, I went to Southern Raceway and sent a guy flying right here, but that's nothing. But the steering shaft or the steering column broke on this thing. And so it has literally been sitting here since that race, but I believe this car is sold. I believe we got a guy out of North Carolina that is actually going to be buying the turd. And so we got that sold, I think. So the turd will be leaving. Hopefully the swap and the 16 will be leaving. And then last but not least, for the for sale items, the one car. Here's a picture of that right here. This car, if it's still for sale and somebody hasn't bought it since releasing this video, this car right here is for sale for $5,000. Race ready, seats, belts, everything in it. So if any of you guys are looking for a really good car, you guys saw in the video right before this, Austin went to Deep South and got second with it, and Joe got fifth in his car. So we're trying to sell some stuff, consolidate some of our cars and some of our funds so that we can focus on some more cars. Austin and Travis have started acquiring parts for the hatch, the SCDRA hatch. I know I dropped the ball on that and kind of just fell off the face of the planet when it came to building that car, but we switched gears and we did the Falcon and the 13 and all that. So that's the explanation and the reason behind that. So there you go, up to speed. And the last little thing that I have for you guys to let y'all know of is our home track, Outlaw Speedway, has been purchased. It is the one that's like 45 minutes away from us, our big track that we call home. It has been purchased and is now called Mitchell's Motorplex. So they will be bringing that back. So that is exciting news because I will be able to race the pure stock there. And we have now a hot shot division following the SCDRA rules over at Mitchell's Motorplex. And so very excited about that. That gives us another track. We're going to go support them and we're going to do everything we can to support and build up the class of hot shot, SCDRA hot shot racers at Mitchell's Motorplex. So hopefully you guys will be excited for that news, because that means more content coming from our home track. All right, so that's enough rambling. I know you guys hate hearing me talk, but I try my best to update you guys, bring you up to speed with what our life looks like right now. Old A. Flem's at work, or I'd let him talk to you guys, but we're going to get some more videos and stuff like that. I just wanted to bring you guys up to speed today to where we are with our racing program. Travis is going to update you guys on the northern side. They've got some changes coming that are pretty big soon. But I just wanted to do this little portion of, too long of talking, as some of y'all say, to give you guys an update on all cars. 16 swaps for sale, 1 car's for sale, 004 pure stock. The transmission has been acquired. We're going to start pulling it, getting it ready so that I can go race it. We won at Pike. Me and Austin are gearing up to go to Jackson this weekend, and the turd is probably sold. So there you go. There's your update. So before we sign off for this video, I want to thank some of my sponsors that I did not have at Pike, and then I'm going to show you guys what happened to this transmission, and then next video will be at Jackson, and then after that we'll start tearing this pure stock down and getting the transmission swapped so we can race. So let's move on. So I've got to thank Splash Vinyl Co. for making my stickers on the 13. They had them shining and looking amazing. Robert's Race Cars obviously has helped me on this and is just very good moral support, so I appreciate Robert's Race Cars. The Eaton Clinic, I do not have stickers yet for the 13, but I will be getting them on there soon. They are incredible. You guys know that Dr. Robert and Sherry Eaton have been on board with our program since the beginning. Mr. Jim Martin, always an amazing supporter of our channel. Mr. Steve Edens, I love Mr. Steve. I hate to see Mr. Steve in retirement. So you guys spam the comments and say, Mr. Steve, get back into racing. So love Mr. Steve and appreciate just being able to have an amazing friend to call and chat with. Where's Machine obviously doesn't sponsor us, but they do have amazing parts that I'm able to use. So Drury Designs did this incredible wrap. Hatcher Farms venue, incredible wedding venue here local to us. Was able to go to a wedding and see their venue and see them in action. You guys be sure to help us do the vote for them for the best wedding venue when that comes up. And then my golf cart shop, keeping my golf cart going, keeping any golf cart going in America and in the world. You guys check them out. Port City Motorsports, Bruce getting the cars to and from the track in that amazing enclosed trailer. St. Elmo Feed and Seed always supports us. We appreciate them so much. My wife loves their chickens. And then, of course, Victory Fuel keeping us fueled up with some amazing hydration. And Toe Boys Motorsports, which is Joe Rodriguez Rutherford. Morgan Speed Solutions is who we get all of our racing rivets from. He always hooks me up with some amazing deals, so I appreciate him. And, of course, we've got Gulf Coast Gator Ranch. Gulf Coast Gator Ranch helped us out this year and has supported Uriah with his go-kart. We'll be going to the racetrack soon for Uriah. So there's a thank you to all of our amazing sponsors down south. Obviously, we've got 111 Salvage, DM Injury Law, New Bowl Lanes, all of the sponsors for D, and all the sponsors for Phillip. We appreciate each and every one of you guys. You please, if you can, go support them and consider them if you are ever buying or needing any kind of service. Let me show you guys what happened to the transmission on this 004, and then we'll call this one a wrap. So we're up under the car, and I'm going to show you guys. I lost a muffler. You can see I have a muffler right here. This muffler fell off, and that happened right before we went to the track, so I raced it like that. No big deal. But here you guys go. I'm going to try my best to show you. If y'all can see, that Saginaw busted in half. So right here, the case split all the way on the bottom, all the way up, and all the way up the side. So you guys can see, it is no bueno. So that thing is toast. So when it did that, obviously I lost all of my forward momentum. For all of the haters who didn't like my shifting cables and welds have held up amazing. And so 0 issue shifting. It just broke the case right here. And so I know for a fact that I will be able to pull this transmission, I believe. Actually, don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get in here and pull all of this transmission and bell housing and all this out without pulling the engine. I'll just take off all of my slave cylinder here and all of my shifter cables and these bars here, and I'll be able to get up there and take these bolts out and then hopefully slide this thing all the way off and out, so that it doesn't, so we don't have to pull the engine. If not, worst case scenario, I'll just pull the engine and we'll be done with it. So there you go. That is what happened to the Pure Stock. Not a big deal, but luckily I got another Saginaw transmission, and so we'll be getting that fixed up soon. So you're up to speed on all of the crazy changes in our life right now and all of the updates on cars and house projects and all of that jazz. And so thank you guys so much for all of the love and support. You guys have helped us reach 9,000 subscribers. And so the next goal is 10,000. I wanted to remind y'all, please, please, please share these videos in our channel with your friends, because at 10,000 subscribers, we are going to do a giveaway and a drawing for some VIP suites for the Talladega Super Speedway. And so if you guys can share this with all of your buddies, help us reach 10,000. We're going to do a huge giveaway and give away some NASCAR tickets or World Outlaws or Sprint Car or whatever you choose. So, what are you guys doing today? Y'all ready to go to Jackson to the Hot Shot Shootout? No. Are you ready to go? Who's going to win? Me or Austin Uncle?
You.
Me?
Austin Uncle's going to blow up again.
No, he didn't blow up last time. Me or Austin Uncle?
I got.
Uncle? Okay, me or Austin Uncle?
You.
All right, so we got two for, what'd you say? Me or Austin? Me? You said Austin? Me or Austin?
You.
And you said me? So we've got two, one for Austin Uncle and two for me. So thank you guys so much again for hanging out with us. We're going to get to work. I know, 3 for me, 1 for Austin Uncle. We're going to get back to work. I got to get the 13 pulled back down here and go over it, nut and bolt check it, and get everything situated. So we're going to get to work on that. Next time y'all see us, we're going to shout out some incredible product sponsors and be at Jackson Motor Speedway. So y'all be sure to stay tuned. Comment, let me know what your favorite build is or what you don't like that we're selling. And we'll see you guys in the next one. God bless.